sitting in a very good situation. And as you said before, Nigma Galaxy sitting pretty damn good right now.
Yeah, Nigma Galaxy, I mean, they couldn't have been even more blessed by that circle. Now, are they going to be able to get blessed? I'm pretty sure if they do end up getting blessed, we're going to see some claps. Oh, barely.
Little bit north, but they're on the edge.
Yeah. It works. You can see, you can hear. I told you, we'll be able to hear those claps if they do end up benefiting them. And it's going to be interesting how they're going to be able to contain that spot here as we are able to see another team. I mean, as we do see Team Falcons here taking some shots at other teams. Team Seoul is actually in a pretty good spot. They do end up, one of the players does end up getting knocked, but they should be able to pick him up. And Aton Esports.
A little bit of a ridge. But Stalwart is pushing right now. They're aggressing this. They saw the knocks come out, and they know that J7 potentially could be only one guy because they only heard one player shoot. Pika on the offensive. Can he find J7? Oh, that's a really good Molotov defensive
That was a great Molotov. J7 able to back up, and I don't think Pico was able to spot him. Polo also able to set himself up behind the rock, getting those angles. And here comes a bit of a push there from, I think it was J-Way trying to push up. You can see J7 wanted to get more into the action. He's able to get one knock. Can he get the finish? He is going to be able to get the finish. Top laying down, and SE actually getting third party from some of the other teams behind. This might benefit back-to-back. Polo is currently down. Top is currently having the height advantage. J7 being able to get some damage there with the nade that he threw. Can he get this knock? Is he going to be able to let Top heal up? And I think he is going to have enough time to heal up.
Top will continue this aggression right now. Let's see if J7 can get another one with this Bison right down hand. Could he make something more happen? Last player for back-to-back. More damage coming in on the utility. That is a really good deny for him. J7 is forced to just move back now. Soul under a lot of pressure from Vampire as well right now. More is coming in from them. Stone finding multiple with the grenades. Utility is also being deployed from Goblin. This is really well played by Stone. Aggressive. Gets down Hector off the knock. And now he's going to run into the Molotov. That's unfortunate. Goblin finds one though, returns, but Soul goes down. That's super unfortunate for them here in 9th play, because back-to-back takes the 10th place elimination right there. Vampire has to try to survive. They're under a lot of fire, fighting for this terrain here we were talking about before.
A lot of teams getting knocked, and I'm interested to see how Vampire Esports is going to be able to recoup from that engagement. I know that's a team that stays very calm. They're going to hopefully be able to pick up his player and start the rotation. And guess what? Nigma Galaxy, a team that we were talking about earlier with the circles, they're currently sitting pretty. They're letting all the other teams take into fight, and luckily for them, nobody has pushed them. And same thing with Pmwi. I mean, this is a team. You can see Stone there just finally getting finished from the zone. And Stalwart Esports, I mean, this is a team. It's been quiet. They did end up just getting one of their players knocked, but they're going to see if they can maybe pick him up. Pmwi, they're sitting perfect right now. And as you were saying, Nigma Galaxy currently just has one player, but they do have 8 Illims. That's going to be big for them as they are trying to break into that top 5. Vampire Esports trying to make it up, trying to use that smoke wall. And so far, he's barely been able to. You can see VGS getting into some fights over there with 52 Esports.
Yeah, exactly. And Stalwart is going to be trying to survive the situation. Nigma Galaxy actually gone out in 7th place with the eliminations. That was Adrian being able to close that out from VIVO Kid. Important for them. Stalwart right now on the offense, but Reps is helping this defense that Pmwi is trying to set up in the south with all this utility that he's using right now. He's trying to get deeper into the zone, trying to survive for as long as possible, while 52 and Virtual Gaming Squad is fighting for the northern side. As you see how in the distance, a lot of pressure has been put onto 52, but they are right now on their bellies trying to survive. Deployed smokes. Virtual Gaming Squad is moving out on the east side of this compound that Pmwi has been able to hold, but Juni is finding another one with a fantastic usage of utility right now. More Molotovs are coming out. Only 3 eliminations for Pmwi, but if they can secure this winner chicken dinner, this could be a huge amount of points for them. Top Gun down 2.
You can see Juni right there being able to knock down Top. They are aware of everybody that's going to try to rush him. Screen, ooh, barely getting missed by that nade. And I think Stalwart Esports might be able to recover from this, as they don't really have to worry about that many people. And something that I was currently looking at too is VIVO Kid Adrian. He won that engagement with the last player from Nigma Galaxy. That's going to be huge for this team, because they are trying to hunt down some of the other teams that are out. Wildcats, I mean, I think they're going to end up with 0 points. They've already been out. Morph as well, they're already out. They're going to be able to climb up in a big way when it comes to that overall leaderboard. So great start here from VIVO Kid. And another team, I mean, I feel like they've been a little bit quiet after we talked about their third party earlier. 52 Esports, only 2 Illims. but they do have 3 players alive. And in all the action that we have been seeing here, Avenger, they're just waiting patiently. They're doing, I feel like, what Damwon was doing earlier.
Exactly, and the question is here with this circle, as you see in the minimap, it's actually only Damwon that is inside, but 52 is the only team on the northern side. Virtual Gaming Squad does have the information on them. They know that they're there up north, and yeah, Foz is hiding so many shots, so many bullets onto it. VIVO keyed out in 5th place though with the eliminations. That's good for them. Question is, how far can Virtual Gaming Squad take this one, and is Damwon going to be able to defend this compound?
Yeah, is Damwon going to have the enough utility to be able to take advantage of all of this? Here we go, Virtual Gaming Squad trying to get different angles. Are they going to be able to break into that? They also have to be careful with Stalwart Esports that was on the other side earlier. I think Stalwart Esports has been able to rotate a little bit more, and now you see 52 Esports getting a bit more involved. Damwon hasn't lost a player. Virtual Gaming Squad still has all their 4 players. This is going to be a great fight. And Stalwart Esports, meanwhile, they're like, okay, you guys take the fight over there. We're going to be sneakily moving up to your compound.
Yeah, 52 definitely just trying to survive, trying to make everything just happen in front of them, because if they can survive a bit longer, they are going to be securing themselves even more points. But no, it doesn't happen. Now, Virtual Gaming Squad, 4 guys alive. So is Damwon. Stalwart is the team trying to survive here. Forrest is finding more.
Connect with this nade. Here we go. Stalwart Esports now moving into action as well. Damwon getting some of the players now. Virtual Gaming Squad being able to clutch it up as well. Can someone? Oh, Damwon swung, being able to win that 1v1.
Song so well played here. Swap to the barrel after playing with the not having any more bullets with the UMP. Can he make something more happen, or are they gonna be taken down? He's pushing out. It's so well played actually by Top. Securing 2nd place here for Stalwart, but he is alone, and Virtual Gaming Squad has 3 members now, 4 members standing, and they can just push aggressively to secure this win for them.
I believe, okay. I believe in Top. We've seen it before. We've seen some 1-4s. Can he does the first one?
Oh, nice.
Can he knock the second one? He's gonna take some shots. He is 1 HP. He's ultimately was too much. Virtual Gaming Squad, ladies and gentlemen. Being able to get the first win and keep their dream alive. As I said, we were talking about a team towards the bottom. They are going to be able to try to make a statement here in the last day. They are going to try to put their best to push towards that top. I mean, they're definitely not going to be 16th place after this match. Great performance of from Virtual Gaming Squad on the first game of the last day.
Yeah, so amazing.
Yeah, that's just like it was time for Virtual Gaming Squad to get themselves a chicken dinner, coming in from PMPO after able to get themselves 20 points on the match. Fantastic job by them to close things out, but honestly, Max Cars, there's so many different things we could talk about here. Damwon having almost a god compound for forever, it felt like, as his own kept.
52 exports. ये 5वें नंबर पे बैठी हुई है Vampire Exports, 6वें नंबर पे बैठी हुई है Nigma Galaxy, 7th नंबर पे बैठी हुई है Morph, 8th नंबर पे बैठी हुई है नाइस यार। पहले नंबर पे जो Stalwart Esports बैठी हुई है उनके 0.826, और जो दूसरे नंबर पे है Virtual Gaming Squad उसके 20 पॉइंट्स है, और उन्होंने LM पॉइंट्स है यार Stalwarts के 14 LM पॉइंट्स है। तो प्लेसमेंट पॉइंट्स सबसे ज्यादा जो है ना वर्चुअल के हैं, उनके 15 हैं, और जो पहले नंबर पे उसके 12 हैं, क्योंकि उन्होंने 2 मैच जीते हैं, मतलब 2 पॉइंट्स में वो आगे हैं, इसीलिए वो मतलब थोड़ा आगे हैं, इसीलिए उन्होंने थोड़े पॉइंट्स कम किए हैं। 6 पॉइंट्स और आ जाते वो पहले नंबर पे आ जाते वर्चुअल। वर्चुअल गेमिंग स्क्वाड नाइस यार, बहुत अच्छे खेले, नाइस। अभी ये 8 टीमें हैं जो अभी खेल रही हैं, ये अफगानिस्तान, पाकिस्तान, ये सब खेल रहे हैं। और यार पाकिस्तान की जो टीम है वो F52 एक्सपोर्ट्स है, वो 5वें नंबर पे बैठी हुई है। वो अभी यार थोड़ी सी और हिम्मत करें तो यार वो थोड़ी सी मतलब 4 पॉइंट्स का और वो चौथे नंबर पे आ जाएंगे। वो वीवो केट जो है बैठी है ना चौथे नंबर पे, उन पे आ जाएंगे F2 एक्सपोर्ट्स वाली टीम हमारी। तो उनको थोड़ी सी करनी पड़ जाएगी फिर। नाइस नाइस नाइस। गाइस जो भी वाचिंग कर रहा है मेरे चैनल को सब्सक्राइब कर देना यार, और आज की इस लाइव स्ट्रीम को ऐसे ही वॉच कर देना यार, और मजे करना। हम देख रहे हैं कि मतलब आपको भी पता चले कि ये कैसे खेलते हैं वगैरह वगैरह, और आपको टीमें तो मैं बता रहा हूँ किधर किधर से और कौन से नंबर पे और पॉइंट्स कितने हैं। ये थोड़ा आपस में बातें कर रहे हैं, फिर दूसरा मैच मुझे लगता है स्टार्ट होगा।
Of PMPL, right? So you can expect this region as a whole to keep pushing out new talent, of course. Then now having international experience VGS, that's going to be huge for the next full season of PMPL. Like you can expect them to maybe get a back-to-back championship. That'll be fantastic for them. But it is very early days for Africa as a whole. So as time goes on, maybe next year there could be a very serious competitor.
Sure. I could be quite nitpicky, I suppose, with this, given if the fight happened between Damwon and Stalwart did have more than one alive, I would have liked to have seen VGS be a bit more urgent about their push forwards. They were very keen on getting the full res to then push on Stalwart and guarantee 100% the victory. But if you're a top team, I think you're pushing on while that third party is happening and instantly taking them out of the picture straight away without the full force, because you need that urgency about these moments, because otherwise, the other team could recover and have a problem for you.
Let's actually dive a little bit deeper into a head-to-head between Pmwi and Stalwart Esports, just get an idea of how their statistics did play out throughout that actual match, because I was maybe hoping for Pmwi to get a little bit more eliminations, maybe a little more damage done. I know we were watching, we're like, oh, this is Pmwi's game. I know Kalaris was, he just wanted the ka-choo. But we can see here, damage still relatively well, but that's kind of the what's going to happen when you're in a compound, right? You can't chase to get those eliminations.
It's a lot of peacocking from that area and just saying kind of warning shots almost. So getting knocks and maybe that falls behind a ridgeline, you can't quite get on that. So that's annoying as well. One thing that does hurt them during being in that compound, especially so early, is that they're probably going in with limited resources. They definitely went in with limited utility, because if they have themselves more nades, more mollies available to them, they should actually probably stop VGS pushing up on that building with underhand nades, underhand mollies to eventually stifle that, and maybe it's a completely different game. But if you spoke to them, I guarantee you they probably had very limited resources to work with.
And an extra issue actually for Damwon is the fact that even if they did get nade, knocks and eliminations from their position, they can't get the crates, right? They can't get that extra loot.
Yeah,
so they're cut off from the rest of the lobby, and they just have to work with what they have available at that time.
Yeah, well, actually, even another team I wanted to mention, REGAN.S Gaming, because we've been talking a lot about them. They had a phenomenal day yesterday. If I'm not mistaken, they lost 2 players very early on to Donuts USG, and obviously you can't really afford to go in towards the later stage of the game with only 2 players.
And it hurts them too, right? Because Lightning is also a competitor for that MVP title.
Yes,
so you definitely don't want to lose him in particular. He's been a major success, like a major staple player for the team and the success of yesterday.
It's going to be between him and Actual. Still at the end of the day, I do believe so. Unless we have a Falcons player pop off completely here from all of this. But yeah, the fact that Stalwart got so many points off this game, RSG, no, might be sweating a little bit, but I think their fortitude is going to be quite keen to be able to keep them going through, despite this bit of a blip here for the first game of the day.
And I also want to bring up a topic for us to discuss, because you were mentioning I believe Kalars, that, you know, Damwon Kia, one of the only top teams that centers up really early. I think we saw Nigma Galaxy, we saw Stalwart Esports, we saw quite a few other teams just playing, Falcons playing from the outside of the circle.
No, absolutely, and it's nice to see Damwon Kia playing to what they know is their advantage. In day one, I don't think we saw much of that, and I think it did hurt them quite considerably. But day two, they're like, okay, why aren't we doing what we're really good at? Admittedly, you have to have a
really quickly, though, I want to give a shout out to Aramco and Saudi as well here for helping sponsor and making sure this event has happened for us. It's been a fantastic event so far, to be completely honest. Whether it was just in PUBG Mobile, it's actually happened in quite a few different titles, getting to see what this region has to offer when it comes to competitive esports. And you guys at home, still more things you can win. Maxman, I'm sorry, I know you're a big fan of memes, but you can't win any of these. You guys at home, you are getting memed on, especially by Stalwart Esports' Twitter account. But you guys can put your favorite memes, make sure to tag the official channel so you have a chance to win some lovely prizes. Gentlemen, we know Stalwart Esports are good in game. My question is, are they going to be good when it comes to basketball? But when we come back, you'll never believe what the commentators are going to have to say about Match 2.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I'm ready for match 2 after what we just saw in match 1. I honestly thought Damwon Kia was going to be able to win it, but that didn't end up being the case. And we were actually having a great conversation during that segment in between those matches with when you guys were listening to the desk. I honestly thought that they stay separated for too long, and then you said something really great, which I completely agree with, Avenger, if you want to tell the audience.
Yeah, for sure. I can say that for sure. I mean, there's a situation where you playing compounds, you're in a compound that gets closed in from many angles. You need to take control of one side of the compound here. And the situation that Damwon Kia could have turned it around was take control of the western side after they killed VIVO, Keats, Adrian. Then they could have swept on the south, taking away Stalwart, and then taken a virtual gaming squad on that had crashed the house, and they would have a ridge to play off of, and that would actually been one of the only ways to approach that compound to win, because that often happens, Seven, is that you have these teams that get a center compound and they stay in it for too long because it's safe and secure, and then you have all these other teams that are crashing the compounds that can play off the walls and off the edges of the house and have that advantage. But we are ready soon here with game number 2. We are at PMWI 2022 here in Riyadh live for you, and we're going to play Miramar, and I'm extremely excited to get this one kicked off. It's going to be the last Miramar for you and me, my friend, here in the main tournament, and it's my favorite map. A long rotations, a lot of strategy, and I'm a strategist myself. A lot of these approaches that these players are able to have here.
Yeah, I love this. You get your favorite map, and then I'm going to end up getting my favorite map after this one too, which is going to be absolute madness. But I mean, it's going to come down to the first circle.
Exactly, and also the first plane path.
Yes.
Really south here 7. That is going to be rough for a lot of the teams playing north, and also
या आपको टीम
get a
पे
rough
शेड्यूल
circle.
साइड में
Get a
दिख रहा
northern
है
one. It's going to be
सही
really hard for those rotations to come out from the very get-go.
और
Yeah, but for example, yeah, if they do end up
भाई
getting in
Stalwart
South Circle,
पहले
the team
नंबर
that
पे
tends to be a little bit more towards the south,
Yeah.
west, it might end up benefiting them. And another team, if I'm not mistaken, is going to be Vampire Esports or TJB EU. That's a team that actually likes to go a lot to the west and south. So it's going to be interesting what the first
Yeah,
circle is going to be.
दो players
And
में
with,
जो
I mean, that one here, I was hoping that they would, especially when they ended up knocking those 2 players from VSG. I was like, okay, maybe now
Yeah.
the other 2 players that were on the other house are going to decide to push, maybe set up some smoke to try to make that transition. It didn't happen, and I think ultimately that's what ended up costing them that game. But for Stalwart Esports, what a game,
तो
honestly.
टीम में अभी उतरे
Yeah,
हैं,
also
Not a
उतरते
win,
हैं।
but impressive.
And especially impressive because they came off from that high ground, right? They had so many fights ahead of them. They were trying to push in here. But now let's jump to and see what's going to be happening here on Miramar. A lot of teams have already jumped out. You see on the northeastern side, you have Donuts, the USG guys, Vampires out, 4 Rivals is out. Istanbul Wildcats uncontested in Pala, and we actually get a southern shift that's actually quite nice. I'm personally hoping for it to end around south of Chimasera, maybe all the way down towards Minas. That'd be quite crazy, or even closer towards Valdemar. I really love how that's
तो टीमें अभी
southwestern
उतर गई हैं
side. The
सारी।
terrain is so lovely down there. So many dips and dips that you play off. A lot of compounds in the high ground that can be fought for. But yeah, Minas del Valle could be interesting. Chimasera could be really interesting.
Yeah, well, we're seeing that. We have actually already lost a player. Team Falcons was able to eliminate a player from Stalwart Esports. I don't know how that happened. Hopefully, we'll be able to watch that
Yeah,
replay.
yeah.
But now this is Team Falcons. This is a confident boost that he made, especially
मतलब टूर्नामेंट चल रहा है
after that performance in the previous game. I mean, 14 plays,
Yeah,
only
आप
1 kill.
देखें
Not the way
और
they would start.
हमारी लाइव स्ट्रीम
I'm
को
pretty sure they ended up losing
लाइव
that
स्ट्रीम
lead to
को
Stalwart
सब्सक्राइब और
Esports.
लाइक
It's
भी
gonna be
कर
close.
दें
It's gonna be even.
और
It's gonna be
इस
even
live
better
stream को
for
मजे भी लें।
Team Falcons because
तो ये टीमें
they
आ
just
गई हैं आपके
ended up
सामने
eliminating
शेड्यूल आ
the
रहा
team
होगा
that they
देख लें।
are going up against for that first place. So you couldn't write it any better.
It could be so good to see if they're able to capitalize on that situation for sure. But REGAN.S and Aton fighting here potentially in Los Leones. Let's see what's going to happen with that. They are really close to each other. Bruno doesn't look like he has any weapons at all. Could be just hiding, trying to get help from one of his teammates. Vampire in a good situation. They're big chilling here right now. They're going to be completely fine. And of course, you can complete daily missions here to earn points. Once enough points are accumulated, you can tap on the reward icon and claim the corresponding reward as you just saw on screen.
Yeah, and while you're at it, I mean, there's going to be PMWI gun skins. There's a sale period between August 4th and August 13th. There's going to be 50% off PMWI packs. Get a set straight away and 5 chances to draw PMWI treasure sheds. And while you're at it, between August 4th and August 13th, all users in the region of the top 3 teams will have a chance to win a prize maximum of 1 award per
कि
user.
वो पूरी स्क्वाड है और ये एक
Check
जना
much
ये
more
गलत आपकी
of that out in game while you are playing. But right now we are focusing on the games. REGAN.S right now fighting a ton. Chinese
ये
team.
चारों जने खेल रहे हैं
Of
आपके
course,
सामने
a
ये
ton
देख
coming
रहे
out
हैं।
of
ये
Latin
चार
America.
जने
The Mexico guys are going to be having a little bit of a rough time because all the REGAN.S guys already have guns. Okay, Bruno actually has a UMP as well. I see a micro EZ2, so attacks up with a UMP, and Fran with a micro EZ. So close quarters combat is definitely an advantage for a ton in this situation here. The first guy potentially going to be meeting anyone could be Bruno. He looks like to be the front man. Choco already is taking a little bit of damage. REGAN.S are playing very closely knitted together here. You can see them moving together as a squad, and that's what I really love. That accuracy of being completely next to each other will mean that there's going to be re-knocks happening, and you're going to be having to get your revenge immediately. Domoki on screen too, coming out of Korea, of course.
Yeah, and I'm glad you pointed out there with RSG being able to play so close together because what I saw there from the setup, Aton Esports, I mean, Santa Texa was a little bit too far back for me. I don't know what kind of angle he was trying to get there, but if RSG did decide to engage him, I feel like it would.
Numbers that we just like, oh, we're just coming here to cast the game, see what's happening in the action, but they're just focusing on every single numbers and digits here to see who's going to be the top 5, who's going to win, who's going to get all the MVP rewards as well.
And look at this. This is Goblin being the sneaky fella that he is, as some of these teammates do. 3 of the teammates from Team Soul do end up pushing forward. It's going to come down to who's going to get the first.
उन पे TMGPT पता नहीं क्या लिखा हुआ है, उन पे रश कर दी है और एक जना पीछे ही खड़ा हुआ है बैक में, और साउल बल के एक बंदे ने रश करने की सोची तो उनको भी 1 HP कर लिया और नॉक कर लिया। नाइस नाइस नाइस। और साउल भाई का एक बंदा जो है वो आ रहा है, वो ऊपर जाने की सोच रहा है, तो पहले बोल रहा है उसको रिवाइव दे दो फिर ऊपर जाऊंगा। सही है रिवाइव दो। तो ये है FLC। ओ नाइस। ओ यार उनके दोनों बंदों ने रश कर दी और इनके बंदे जो है ये पीछे से ही मार रहे हैं। बंदा जो इधर खड़ा है और उन पे दूसरों ने रश किया और ये साउल भाई के बाहर वाले बंदे ने मार दिया और इधर से दूसरे बंदे को भी TJ वालों के दूसरे बंदे को भी मार दिया और ये तीसरे बंदे ने रश किए और ओ यार एक बंदा बचा था TJ वालों का बंदा यार। टीम साउल वाली जो टीम पूरी है वो एलिमिनेट हो गई है, वो मतलब पूरी मर गई है, इसीलिए वो मतलब अभी मर गई पूरी। और TJB वाले के 2 बंदे जो है नॉक पड़े हैं और यार वो पूरे रिवाइव भी हो गए। नाइस। उनके 4 किल हैं। सही है 17 टीमें बची हैं। तो ये SD वालों की टीम है। दूसरे टीम ने रश कर लिया है और ये इनके 2 बंदे इधर हैं A17 वालों के बंदे। तो आगे से रश किया है RSG वालों की टीम ने, एक जना उनका आया है RSG टीम वालों का, एक जना पीछे रह गया है। तो A17 वाले बंदे ने रश कर लिए और ये ग्रेनेड कर रहा था पर सही नहीं किया, तो एक बंदा उनके पीछे रह गया। अभी देखते हैं उनका दूसरा बंदा भी 2 बंदे उनके आगे खड़े हैं। तो ये डायरेक्ट बगी लेकर आए और इनके देख लेते हैं कौन सी टीम। एक मैंने वेल पे बैठी हुई है और ये ब्लेंड पे बैठी हुई है। एक टीम 2 टीमें जोन से बाहर हैं, वो अंदर आने की सोच रहे हैं। स्टालवार्ट की टीम में जो है वो 3 जने बचे हुए हैं, एक जना बचा है, उन पे रश करने की सोच रहे हैं चारों जने। अरे यार, उनका आखिरी बंदा बचा है बीजीएस वालों का। अरे यार मर गया। तो टीजीबी एक्सपोर्ट EU उनकी जो टीम है वो एलिमिनेट हो गई है। हैदर लूफी भाई कैसे हो? ठीक ठाक भाई हैदर भाई, आप सुनाओ कैसे हो? अल्लाह का शुक्र है। जो है TMG वाले बंदे जो हैं पता नहीं कौन से हैं हाँ TWX वाले बंदे जो हैं वो आगे हैं आगे ठीक है और TGB वाले बंदे एलिमिनेट हो गए और साउल वाले बंदे वो हो गए हैं एलिमिनेट सही है BOX वाले टीम के जो किल हैं वो 4 हैं और चारों अलाइव बंदे हैं और RSG वालों का 1 किल है और 4 बंदे अलाइव हैं और उनके 2 बंदे नॉक हो गए RSG वालों के 1 फुल किल होने वाला है 3 बंदे नॉक हो गए वाले बंदे जो हैं उनका एक बंदा मर गया है NGX वालों का भी एक बंदा मर गया है तो ये जो A17 वाले बंदे हैं वो जोन के बाहर हैं और RSG वालों का एक बंदा भी जोन के बाहर है और 2 मतलब टीमें एक साथ जा रही हैं और इधर जो लड़ाई हो गई है वो फैल्कन वाले बंदे जो हैं उन पे हो गया है रश और डेनिस बैंक जो है वो एलिमिनेट हो गया है उनकी टीम जो है वो एलिमिनेट हो गई है तो नाइस शिराज अहमद नाइस भाई नाइस हो गया शिराज भाई नाइस हो गया तो NGX वाले के 2 बंदे नॉक हो गए हैं ठीक है BOX के 4 किल MORPH वालों के बंदे 4 ही बचे हैं पर उनके 2 किल है और VIVO के टीम जो है वो एलिमिनेट हो गई है 4 टीमें जो हैं वो एलिमिनेट हो गई है 18 टीम थी और उनमें 4 टीम जो एलिमिनेट हो गई थी अभी इनका एक बंदा जो है 4RV उनका एक बंदा है और रश किया ओह नाइस और जो है 4 राइवल्स की टीम जो है वो एलिमिनेट हो गई है और बाकी बचे 13 टीम्स अभी ये जोन में जाने ही कर रहे हैं RSG की टीम जो है वो जोन में जाने की कर रही है अभी और इधर स्मोक की वॉल बना दी है इन्होंने और S2 वालों की 52 वालों की टीम जो है और वर्चुअल गेमिंग स्क्वाड जो है वो एलिमिनेट हो गई क्योंकि वो उनकी लड़ाई जो हो रही थी उनमें इन्होंने अपने आप को एलिमिनेट करवा दिया अभी ये थोड़े बमबारी कर रहे हैं सामने टीम खड़ी ये 4 जने हैं वो 2 जने हैं 2 हैं पता नहीं 3 हैं तो और निग्मा गैलेक्सी वालों की टीम भी एलिमिनेट हो गई तो ये गाड़ी में जा रहे हैं और भाई आपकी गेम बहुत अच्छी है। फेल्कन वालों की टीम शुरू से, और उधर ऊपर एक स्क्वाड बैठी हुई है, और ये है B28 उनकी टीम। ओ फेल्कन भाई को B28 वालों की टीम ने गाड़ी में से उतारा है। फेल्कन वालों की टीम के नीचे एक और बंदा उनकी टीम पे रश कर रहा है, S2 वालों की टीम पे। और अभी ये रश क्यों नहीं कर रहा, क्योंकि उनके 4 बंदे हैं और ये है अकेला। तो और RSG वालों की टीम भी एलिमिनेट हो गई। तो बाकी 10 टीमें बची हैं। और सामने एक बंदा है MOR वालों का बंदा, और इधर S52 वालों का बंदा, एक बंदा नॉक है, तो उनको रिवाइव दिया जा रहा है। और VPE वालों को, और टीम फेल्कन की जो टीम है वो एलिमिनेट हो गई 18 टीमों से, बाकी 9 टीमें बची हैं। तो गाइस यार बहुत अच्छी गेम जा रही है। VPE वालों का बंदा जो है इधर साइड में खड़ा हुआ है, अभी जोन में जाने की थोड़ी कर रहा है, और आगे बहुत ही टीमें खड़ी हुई हैं, वो भी गाड़ी लेके अपने जोन में जाने की कर रहे हैं। आगे जो है वो 2 टीमें खड़ी हुई हैं, दोनों उतर के, ये इनकी 82 वालों की। VPE वालों के बंदा जो है वो इधर ही बैठा हुआ है, अभी जोन में जाने की कर रहा है। और 82B वालों का बंदा जो है ग्रेनेड कर रहा है, अभी देखते हैं ग्रेनेड्स पे नॉक होता है या नहीं। और जो है 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 टीमें बची हुई हैं। एक और टीम एलिमिनेट हो गई, क्योंकि पहले 9 टीमें थी, और RPH की टीम जो है उनके 2 किल हैं, और 3 जने मर गए हैं, और एक अलाइव बचा हुआ है। ये रश किया और मार दिया, नाइस। अभी इधर 2 टीमें हैं, उनका एक बंदा है, और इनका टीम 52 वाली जो टीम है उनका एक बंदा है, और 3 मर गए हैं। और ये VP वाले का बंदा जो है वो प्री फायर दे रहा है थोड़ा, क्योंकि वो जोन में आने ही कर रहे हैं, और उनको 1 HP किया, नॉक किया, नाइस। उनका एक बंदा और बैठा हुआ है, और ये प्री फायर करके फुल किल देना चाह रहा है। DWG का एक बंदा है, वो जोन में आने की कर रहा है, क्योंकि आगे जो है 4 जने बैठे हुए हैं। ओ नाइस, टीम हो गई DWG क्या की टीम जो है वो हो गई है एलिमिनेट, और B28 वालों की 4 ही बंदे अलाइव हैं, और VPE वालों के भी 4 ही बंदे अलाइव हैं। तो B2B वालों के जो बंदे हैं वो 4 ही अलाइव हैं, मगर उनके 8 किल हैं। और एलिमिनेट F2 Esports वालों की जो टीम है वो भी एलिमिनेट हो गई। अभी बची हैं 5 टीमें, जो कि एक जो ATS वालों का बंदा है वो जोन में बैठा हुआ है, जोन में नहीं है, थोड़ा उनको आगे जाना पड़ेगा। और जो इधर टीम है VPE वालों की वो भी जोन में जाएंगे। तो A17 के बंदे जो दोनों आ रहे हैं उन पे रश कर रहे हैं। एक को 1 HP किया, सामने बंदा उनका नॉक है, और एलिमिनेट कर दिया मोर्फ वालों की टीम को, उन्होंने एलिमिनेट कर दिया, नाइस। और बॉक्स गेमिंग उनकी टीम को भी उन्होंने एलिमिनेट कर दिया। बाकी बचे 3 टीमें, B2B वालों के 4 चारों बंदे अलाइव है 87 वालों का एक नो के बाकी एक अलाइव है तो उनका भी 80 ON वालों की भी टीम एलिमिनेट हो गई बाकी बचे दो टीम दोनों के चारों अलाइव है अभी करेंगे रश दोनों पे एक बंदा साइड में से आ रहा है ये तीनों 1 HP हैं उनके पास पता नहीं हील नहीं है तो B2B वालों की जो बंदे हैं वो एक जना जो है वो साइड होकर आ रहा है ये स्मोक की वॉल बना रहे हैं और जोन में जाने ही कर रहे हैं क्योंकि B2B वालों की जो स्क्वाड है वो जोन में है अभी देखते हैं ये कैसे जाते हैं VP वालों की जो स्क्वाड है वो आगे कैसे जाती है ओ भाई उन्होंने B2 वालों के एक बंदे को 1 HP कर दिया B2B वालों का एक बंदा साइड में से आ रहा है ये तीनों जने एक साथ ही खड़े हैं ये गलत सोचिए क्योंकि इनके बाद एक ही ग्रेनेड आएगा और तीनों जाएंगे दोनों जाएंगे क्योंकि एक बंदा वो साइड में उधर खड़ा है थोड़ा सा ऊपर चला जाए क्लोजिंग इन जो है वो जोन आ रहा है अभी जोन क्लोज होने वाला है लगता है नहीं छोटा जोन अभी बनेगा इनके भी 4 अलाइव उनके 3 अलाइव उनके भी 4 अलाइव अभी देखते हैं उनका एक बंदा इधर खड़ा है 2 बंदे उधर खड़े B2B वालों के और एक बंदा उस तरफ खड़ा है यार ये B2B वालों ने बंदे ने इनको चारों तरफ से घेर लिया है इन्होंने स्मोक कितने उठाए हैं यार ओ भाई उनका एक बंदा भी बीच में आ गया अभी ये चारों जने जाएंगे कहां से जोन में चारों बंदों ने इस तरफ ही खड़े हैं और वो जो है आते जा रहे हैं बीच में नाइस B2B वालों के बंदा जो है एक जो है उन पे रश नहीं किया मगर उनको HP बहुत लो किया उनके और B2B वालों का एक बंदा जो है जोन में है वो मर जाएगा उसको आगे आना पड़ेगा वैसे नहीं मरेगा तो वैसे मरेगा 2 रास्ते हैं अभी देखो नहीं तो जोन में मरेगा नहीं तो उसमें मरेगा बंदों से वो रिवाइव हो रहा है बंदे इन बंदों ने इस पे रश करने की सोची उनको एक बंदे को 1 HP किया VP वालों के बंदे ने और उधर से B2B वालों का एक बंदा जो है उन पे रश कर दिया और उनके 2 बंदे नॉक हो गए इनके भी 2 बंदे नॉक हो गए एक बंदे ने रश किया और ये बैक वालों ने ये गेम जीत लिया है नाइस हो गया 1 HP पे मारा है उस बंदे को यार नाइस ये आपस में बातचीत कर रहे हैं देखो ये कितनी टीमें बैठी हुई हैं WWCD तो गाइस इन्होंने मैच जीत लिया है नाइस भाई नाइस जब तक आप मेरे चैनल को सब्सक्राइब और लाइक कर दो और इस वीडियो को शेयर कर दो